Good morning, people of the future. I hope the day finds you well and that you and Sherman and Mr. Peabody are all in good health. We begin, as always, with the signing of the thank you cards. It is early 6:44 a.m. on Tuesday, April 13th, 2011. 21. Maybe I'm one of the people of the future. We've got some good sales going out. I believe about 13 orders. Things were really slow yesterday. I only had about $18 in sales up until almost 7 o'clock. And I'm like, maybe I need to run another sale. At this point, it's all just generating some revenue for the road trip. So why the heck not? So I did. And then that seemed to work. I bumped up my promoted listings just a scotch. I do that while I'm on vacation as well. I do continue to take orders when I put the store on away mode. Keeps the traffic coming in, keeps the sales coming in, and then we have one massive shipping day when I come back. So looking forward to that. I will be also running a sale, not as high as a percentage off, but while I'm gone, there will be a sale running. And that always means there's a lot of orders and some money for me to come home to, which is nice. That's if I don't spend it all on the vacation, which I try not to do. Alrighty. Got our things signed. I lost my pen cap. That's not unusual. It's fine. We'll be cleaning today. I'm sure it's here somewhere. So, what's sold? Let's find out. It will not surprise me at all as well if we have to go pull some more orders. Stuff's been selling pretty steadily this morning. Taking a lot of offers. I'm waiting on payment for a few orders, so things can happen. All right, first up, got this here Gerber pocket knife. Gerber pocket knives, recently featured on Shed Flips, not this exact knife. Of course, I picked that one up. If you go watch my video on the escape from Video Game Mountain, when I sold off all of my video game backstop for a lump sum and rolled that money into some other purchases. This was in a lot of pocket knives, and I am well into the black on that at this point. I'm well into the black on that entire purchase. So this was on sale and sold for all in, they are $27.05. So I'm guessing probably it was like 25 and change free shipping. Haven't been listing too much the past couple days. Primarily just getting the house buttoned up and ready for a house sitter and for another human being to inhabit for a period. Oops, we are on the wrong mode. We don't want grams, we want ounces. There we go. 8 ounces. Perfect. What up, Cameron? You're up early too. We're both up early for West Coasters. I know there's a bunch of other lives going on right now too, so thanks for popping in. I don't know, maybe today we'll do some more covers. We'll see. Who knows? You never know what to expect over here at JAHQ. Yeah. I got a lot of stuff I got to get done today, so I'm trying to get my orders shipped real quick. I've got some work to do in the reseller cellar downstairs. I've got, I'm hoping to clear some space and combine some bins, which is always very satisfying. All right, how do I want to ship these here comic books? They are going to go in this here, and then throw in my thanky dinky. These are some Justice League comic books I lotted up, put them up for auction. Ain't nobody bought them. So then I put them up, I think, for like $25 make offer. Somebody made an offer for 14. I'm like, sure, whatever. I'll sell them to you. I'm not a comic book guy. I sell a few here and there. Like the ones I really like are the ones, you know, that you're not your mainstream, kind of your fringy ones that are, you know, low print runs. Those, like, otherwise I'm probably not even gonna bother picking them up. These were the like tail end of a collection I bought that had a ton of other stuff in it. So it was just like this huge collectibles lot I bought way back. And it had a bunch of comic books, so I got those. Yeah, Richard Cheese is freaking hilarious. He is, if, you know, when live music is a thing again, he comes up to Seattle and plays at the Showbox pretty often. And I'm pretty sure he comes to Portland. He's a West Coaster. Although I'm sure he tours the whole country as well, but he's pretty fantastic. Yeah, I just, you know, I'm whatever. Comic books are fine. I will sell them. I know enough to, like, if I can get the 10 centers for cheap, to do that. If they're, you know, but I don't actively seek them out. Side note, you know who is a big comic book guy? Is that Primetime Treasure Hunter dude. And by the way, I like his show, but I can only watch it every now and then because why is he always yelling at me? It makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong. What's going on? Carl the Lazy Reseller. I don't know. I feel like every time I watch one of his videos, he's yelling at me for something. He also always takes like things that are like generally fairly common knowledge and then says they're like his super secret primetime patented whatever. Like, no, it's not. Like, this is the primetime super secret box resizing method. And then he busts out the Shed Flips box resizer. I'm half joking, but only half joking. Again, I'm not throwing shade. I'm just poking fun. Also, the volume on his intro will wake the dead. Choo 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 choo. Am I out of bubble wrap down here? I am. I'll be right back. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling sassy today, guys. I'm feeling sassy. All right, what else? We got this here goth belt buckle. This belt buckle's so goth it shit spats. See? There's a bat coming out of its butt. Cha-ching. Oh, yeah. You know what I like? What I do like is, you remember pop-up video? Just the little, when the piece of information pops up. I like that. It's subtle, especially when it's just like it's not high volume. You know, I got a little bit of a weakness for gothy girls. I'll admit it. I like me some dark gothy girls. I've spent some time on Suicide Girls. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a long time. Does Suicide Girls still exist? This is ugly. We need to trim it. I don't like it still. There we go. What's going on, Hunter? I love make me sad and angry. Who was it last? Okay, so last night on the West Coast Beardy listing show, Drew was doing some pretty hilarious impressions, but he was doing one that I don't even know who the person was, but it made me angry. It wasn't the one he was doing Joey, which was freaking hilarious, and the one he was doing of Harry Tomato was also hilarious. Shout out Fed. That was man. I swear to God, Joey is like I'm gonna try not to be too burning in this, but he's basically Ted Theodore Logan. Only I like Ted Theodore Logan better. Drew is not like Bill S. Preston Esquire. So they're not Bill and Ted. Did anyone else watch the new Bill and Ted movie that came out during the pandemic? It may be an unpopular opinion, but I super enjoyed it. All right, I got another belt buckle. Hunter, if you're still here, shield your eyes. You've never seen the original? Oh my God, Carl. You need to have a viewing party. You need to watch the trilogy. One of the greatest time travel storylines that's ever existed. All right, here I'm going to cover this up for Hunter's eyes. It's a couple in embrace. Oh man, you guys, go back and just watch all three in a row, because 2 is as good as 1. And you kind of need to see 2 to get some of the major story arcs in 3. Oh, it totally holds up. Totally holds up. I mean, it is what it is, right? It's like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, right? Does Ferris Bueller's Day Off hold up? I would say so. Is it a little bit dated? I would say so. What about, Pauly Shore and Encino Man? For what it is, it totally holds up. I mean, people talk a lot of trash about Pauly Shore, but okay, what people don't know about Pauly Shore is that his mom owned the Comedy Store in Los Angeles. He literally grew up around stand-up comics. He decided that was going to be his life, but he also decided that he was not going to take advantage of his position of being the son of one of the most prominent comedy club owners in the country. He paid his dues. him getting signed. He created his own style, which was all an act. His whole like, hello, Betty, which by the way, Joey and Drew, I'm on to you. You're stealing Pauly Shore's thunder. He came up with that persona, completely fabricated. That's not who Pauly Shore is. And now he's a producer, and he still owns the Comedy Store. Son-in-Law is another hilarious Pauly Shore movie. And that may be an unpopular opinion. In the Army Now, not so much. Not my favorite. Biodome, fantastic. You all need to go have some rewatch of some Pauly Shore gold from the 90s. And then there was a documentary series, I think on Showtime, on the Comedy Store, which is definitely really good documentary as well. All right, what do we got next? Oh, this. This is a silver plate salt and pepper shaker. Or not a salt and pepper shaker, it's a toothpick thing. I think that's what sold. I hope this is what sold, otherwise I have to go grab something else. Oh yeah, I gotta go grab something else. That's not what sold. Good thing I caught that. We'll put that back. Postcard. One postcard. This is Juniper Springs Recreation Area in Ocala, Florida. It sold for a whopping $6.95. It is time to clean up my work area. Let's keep those Band-Aids close by. All right, then we got some records and laser discs. Good morning, Celestine and a Crazy Card. What's going on? No, I don't work at NASA. I'm just a fan of their work. And the movie Space Camp. All right, let's grab some of these. 2, 3. Too smart for NASA. That is absolutely debatable. Good morning, Heidi. How are you? It's lurking. How long have you been here? Let's do this one first. One of my favorite records of all time. This would definitely go into the record bolo category. If you're not familiar, Led Zeppelin, Houses of the Holy. This is a first print. Not first print, but first print. Sold for $43 plus shipping. Good condition copy. Not perfect. Hard to find like a super vintage copy of anything that's near perfect, unless it's sealed. We will not be playing any Led Zeppelin today. YouTube will straight up just end the stream, delete my channel, empty my bank account, send all my money to Jimmy Page's estate. Although I really do love Led Zeppelin. I bet we could play some Richard Cheese cover of a Led Zeppelin song though. We got away with that yesterday. I mean, why not? Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yep, we'll do that.
And Bobby, do I hear those familiar? Yes, I do. I love this melody. And it's a song about a gal who's trying to purchase something. She's trying to purchase a means of getting from down here to up there. No, she's not looking for an escalator. She's not looking for an elevator. She's looking for a staircase. Let's swing it. Chord 3 on the bass. There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's purchasing a stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows those doors may be closed. With one word, she can get what she came for. Ooh, Scooby-Dooby-Doo-Doo-Doo, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure, cause you know sometimes words have no meaning. The tree, the brook, the songbird singing, all of the song is given.
Long clubs.
Ooh, and it makes me wonder. I said, oh, Buddy Gouda, if there's a bustle in your hedgerow, call the gardener. It's just a spring clean for that May queen. Hey, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change that road you're on. Bobby Ricotta, change that road, don't you?
God, I love Richard Cheese. He's so good. This old sealed Laserdisc Cleopatra special white screen edition.
And as we wind down I-95, yeah, our shadows taller than our souls.
2206 plus shipping.
Hey, there's that lady we all know. She's shining white light and wants to show. And if you listen very hard, that tune will come to you at last. All for one for all. Hey, be a rockin', not too old. I said, roll.
Okay, we can do that. I love that. I love that cover.
And she's buying a stairway.
He's just, it's so creative. I love it. And I love this. I love the names of his albums too. He did one, they're all like cocktails and stuff, but Richard and cheese related. This one is from his album Big Cheese Energy, which just came out this year, and it's amazing. We'll play it.
Now walk up to the club like, what up, I got a big cock. I'm just pumped, just bought some shit from the thrift shop. Ice on the fringe, it's so damn frosty. The people like, damn, that's a cold ass honky. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking.
This story is about the Seattle Goodwill bins. True story. Marooned Laserdisc, $10 plus ship. Laserdisc players, a couple $100. A couple $100 up to like $5 or $6. Every one I've ever listed has sold, and they're somewhat bulletproof. Like, I've never had one not work. It's how I feel when I'm at those. Yeah. Cameron, you should do a video with that as the soundtrack. I did not get a copyright claim from Richard Cheese last time. You might get a copyright claim, but you won't get a strike for sure. How can you tell a Laserdisc? Well, I don't have one ready to go, but it looks like a giant CD. A record looks like a record. A Laserdisc looks like a giant CD. It's very shiny on one side, and it's got a label on the other. Or it's actually shiny on both sides, and it's got a label on both sides. It just looks like a big CD. This one is called Marooned. I have never seen it. Couldn't tell you the first thing about it, but it sold for $10. Plus ship. All right, next we got some Berks. Uh-oh. Nope, I don't need to view the source of that page. So do you guys know how to see the sold price on a make offer item? That if you're trying to comp something and the only comps out there are for something that somebody took an offer on, you know how to see the price that it sold for on eBay without going to Flipper Tools? Yeah, I used to have a mini disc player back in the day. I've not run into. All right, let's do some show and tell on how to see an eBay sold without Flipper Tools. So we'll share my screen. We're going to share my screen. Go to that, whatever this is. Manage orders awaiting shipment. There we go. All right, let's search for Laserdiscs. And there's all mine that are for sale. We're going to go to the sold items. And let's look for one. Here's one. They took an offer. CED Laserdisc. It doesn't really matter. This is mistitled. This is not a Laserdisc. This is a CED disc. If you broke this open, it is nothing to do with lasers. So now what we're going to do is we're going to right click. It's going on lag. Great tip on checking sold comps when best offer was taken, right? This is, I didn't invent this. This is not my patented super secret jackass treasure hunter patented how to find sold price. So you just do Control F. There's a few ways. There's an abbreviation, but you can, if you right click and go to view source, you can just search for price usually, and then you just kind of click through. There's an acronym that gets you faster. If you want to remember acronyms, you can do that. Discounted price, CMIN price, 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 price. You're just looking for the number here. Additional price, price, price. Round 11. Clear fix, clear fix. Nope. There we go. Previous price, $9.99. And next one should be there we go. Right there. $3.99 is what it sold for. Usually right after the description, you'll have there's a tax, it's like a tax executed price. You can go, I think you can search tax as well. TEP, I think is what it is. Tax exclusive price is the right acronym. I can't remember. Or TCP, something like that. Anyways, I search for price and I just start clicking through until I see the one that shows up for the sold. It's the one next to the original asking price. Hi, Buster. I'm busy. Totally claiming this later. Well, thanks for joining us, Lag. And there's who is it? Oh yeah, Primetime Treasure Hunter. So go to his channel. He did a video exactly on this. You can do the same thing on Etsy, Bonanza, Hip Postcard. Pretty much. Oh, Auction Professor did one recently as well. So pretty much any site that displays a sold item after the sale, you can go and view the source, and you can go in and try to find in the source of that page the original listing price. So it works on Etsy, Bonanza, Hip platform, anywhere that will show you a sold listing. You can go in and find the sold price in the source page. Buster, I'm busy right now. I may have to step away and buy my freedom. You want to say hi? Hi. What's going on, Betty? Did you bring me a ball to throw? Do we need to buy me some freedom? This guy. Yeah. Story of my life. I want attention. Right? You want attention? You played with the API for eBay? Yeah. There's a lot of info there. A lot of data you can get out of there. There's some tools online and some other things you can find in that data. I'm not a smarty computer pants like some people. All right, Buster, we're gonna go get you some treats. Come on. We're going to keep this ball nearby because I got a feeling we're going to need it again. Oh, Cameron, it's going to be stuck in my head all day now. I'm going to pop some tags. All right. Next up, just listed yesterday, this itty-bitty little thing. I'm going to put it on the screen so you can see. I'm not going to say like bolo always, but sometimes it's a bolo. Little religious medallions like this, that tiny little thing. It's one of those things like you'll find in the back of drawers, the bottom of lot boxes. So this is St. Genesius, who is, yeah, I love that. What makes this one special is the National Catholic Theater Conference on the back. I wasn't able to date it, but based on the tarnishing, I'm going to guess probably 50s or 60s. So somewhat unique. Little religious medallions like that, Christian ones I've sold 50, 60, 70, 80. Like, if I find them, I'm going to usually list them. I've got a whole pile of them I haven't even touched yet. But I would say more or less a bolo. There's some that aren't worth money, but even the ones that aren't worth money, you can lot up and get good money for. So $30 for that there tiny, tiny little piece of metal. No, thrift stores were just the same as they've always been. I mean, it's not like the Goodwill bins in downtown Seattle got a whole bunch of like, you know, hipster hip hop heads coming in trying to pop some tags. The So I'm going to show you something real quick. This is actually kind of funny. See if I can find it. Why can I never find the thing that I'm looking for when I'm looking for it? Here it is. All right. I'm going to show you that. Oops. We'll do it. We're going to do a side by side here. Oops. Man, I'm flailing. Computer brain no worky in the morning. All righty. So here is the shot from Thrift Shop, the music video. All right. And here's me, no joke, about 6 years earlier. Macklemore, me, many years earlier. He totally ripped me off, guys. 2009, there's me. And here's Macklemore in like 2013, 2012. Totally ripped me off, guys. Taking him to court. Oh yeah, Thrift Shop. The song is great. The Thrift Shop is great. I'm a big fan, but he ripped me off and I want my money. All right, let's ship her. We still got 6 things to do. What are they? 1, 2, 3. Probably gonna have to go grab some stuff. Oh, totally, Carl. Yeah. I mean, Macklemore has not been shy about sharing his struggles with drugs and he's also been he's like a super citizen in Washington. Like he gives back to the community in Seattle crazy. Like the guy, he's a freaking good guy. He's a stand-up human being, 100%. All right, next up. I just listed these a couple of days ago. This is a Spode, almost like a salesman sample of a. It's not this, but it reminds me of like the bedpan picture in a bedpan, but. Yeah, it's this. Took an offer, $20, free ship. This is going to be oops. Come on, would it be a live stream if I didn't do that at least once? Y'all should be familiar by now. Where did I put my shrink wrap? Oh, there it is. I'm set on shrink wrap now for a while. I finally did make it over to the U-Haul. All right, so we're going to do that, and then we're just going to kind of give it a little bit of extra like that. Since it is, you know, ceramic and all that. It ain't got to be pretty. It just got to be protected. How many sales do I have going out today? Did I miss a question? What are you going to do with eBay? Oh, I'm going to put it on away mode. I'm going to, I talked about it at the beginning, but before anyone is in here, so none of you know, I'm going to do a few things. One, I've already done, which is I increased my ad rate slightly for promoted listings. I go from 1% to 3%. I put my store on away mode, which allows me to continue taking orders, but adjust my handling time automatically. So I can still take orders, but it tells the customer and sends them a message automatically and adds to all of my listings that I'm away, and it's going to take them a while for them to get their stuff. And then the third thing that I do is I run a sale. And I end all of those three things the Friday before I get back, because then I've got 3 days handling on anything that comes in that last weekend. And then you guys will see it. I'll be doing it live. It's going to be like probably a 12-hour plus maybe over 2 days shipping marathon of everything that sold while I was gone for that 2 weeks. And the next question that I missed was Heidi. Today it was 14 to start with. And there have been some orders that have come in. I just got another one even. I still have 7 to go. Carl, my experience has definitely been that there are more good buyers than bad ones. I'm going to just give this one more piece of tip. All right, we're going to do this. This is well protected. There's ain't nothing going to happen here. I'm not concerned. You know, at the end of the day, Carl, questions or the buyers appreciate the same thing sellers do, which is communication, right? Like, when I have a problem, like if I make a mistake, or let's say I have an item that I can't find, or it's been broken in shipping, I'm straightforward with the customer. I'm like, here's what happened. I take ownership of the mistake. I tell them what I'm going to do about it. I apologize, and then I do whatever I tell them I'm going to do. Oftentimes, I do what I'm telling them I'm going to do, and then I'll tell them what I just did. And as long as you're making the customer whole at the end of the day, they're going to appreciate it. I don't know. I see a lot in forums and things like that. Like, they're not scamming, but people who are really like don't give a shit about the customer, to put it bluntly. And any micro change is only about how it affects them. To people like that, I have 3 words of advice. 3 words of advice, and they're not my words. They are Bruce Lee's words. Be like water. Oh, this going out here. These are some architecture books in a slipcase. Let's see here. We got Japanese architecture, Western Islamic architecture, pre-Columbian architecture, and Chinese and Indian architecture. These books are by George Braziller. There we go. And it took a little while to sell, like 6 months. Sold for $22, free shipping. Generally speaking, I've done well with books about architecture. I will pick them up. They almost always sell. Architecture firms like to beef up their libraries. It's a thing. I got a lot of those books for $1 at auction. Max sold auction locally, to be specific. Ooh. There are still forums. Well, like there's one called eBay Thrifters on Facebook. They're like Facebook groups is really what I mean. eBay Thrifters or RVA Flips water cooler page, or the Primetime Treasure Hunter reseller resource page, I think it's called, something like that. So no, they're not actually forums, but where do we want it? We want it there. Books like these are great. Slipcover books in general. And actually, Primetime Treasure Hunter just did a thing last night. I'm like, dude, stop telling people all the secrets. Actually, I don't care. I hope there's no like. I believe that the information it should always be free, because I know that most people are too lazy to ever do the work to properly take action on something. So great example. How many reseller YouTube channels are out there? How many of them deal with ephemera, postcards, books that aren't on Amazon? Right? Like, not many. Like, so many of them are like, if it doesn't have a barcode, and not just books that don't have a barcode, anything that doesn't have a barcode. If it requires even a few extra minutes of research, just they don't deal with it. So I'm happy to share whatever information I got, because I'm not worried. I got human nature on my side. I'm not worried. Why? Tell me that it's human nature. Sorry. Gotta, drop some MJ first thing in the morning. Alright, good enough. Like Lazy Carl. Shots fired. I mean, it's not shots fired when you're calling out a guy's actual screen name, but shots fired. I just like saying it. All right, 6 pounds. We're going to call that 14 inches by, let's call it 12 inches by, let's call it 4 inches. That seems about right. What do you think? How close do you think I got? That might actually be more like 10. Like who cares? We'll surprise USPS and give them a package smaller than they're expecting. Human nature, very predictable. Yeah. I mean, it's really what keeps Fox News in business. Just saying. All right, what do we got next? We got, let's run down to, what do I have to grab? I have 2 things I need to grab real quick in the reseller seller. You guys hold tight for just a second. Keep yourselves entertained. I need to run downstairs. We'll see you down there in a sec. Oops. There we go. All right. We've got to grab a Sterling pepper grinder. I think that's in the kitchen stuff. I hope so. It's not in here. It's in with the smalls. Or maybe the metal items. Could be any of those places. It's one of those things that if it's not in the first place, it's usually in the second or third. Not in here. On to place number 2. I'm pretty sure it's in the second place. If it's not, it's in the third. This here is my Smalls catch-all box. So it's just kind of like random stuff that I don't really have a category for. And what's in here sort of ebbs and flows. Sometimes there's more stuff in it, sometimes there's less. We're looking for something that should be pretty easy to identify. Check this out. 1984 Mork and Mindy tournament, second place. Bracelet cuff. Or whatever, forearm cuff. Such a weird thing. I'm like, someone is eventually going to want this. No one knows it yet, but they're going to want it sometime. All right. Where are you, salt grinder? So you must be in metal smalls. Yep. Oh, this is cool. This is a promotional item for the Cleveland show. It's a bath brush. All right. Oops. Yep, it's going to be in my metal smalls, so that's where it is. It's not where it is. And it has to be in here. Unless I put it up with the kitchen stuff in a weird place. Nope, didn't do that. Now we play the take stuff out of the bin until we see it. These poker chips don't go in here. That's problem 1. Those go in there. The system works if you follow it. When I don't follow it is when it fails. All right, we got some Tupperware stuff. Okay. These are none of those things. Here's the numbers off an old telephone. Told you this is a catch-all. Aha! I knew it was in here. That's what we were looking for. All right, all of you go back in. Yes, Carl, I agree with you. That is right there is about as long as it ever takes me to find something in my system. That's every now and then there'll be a mystery item that's who knows. Like but it's always because I made the mistake, which would be true in any inventory system, right? Like if somehow the system failed, it's because it's not the system's fault. It is human error. All right, where's this next thing? It's not a postcard. It's not a cabinet card. It's not a stereo view, so it's not in that box. All right. I think it's in with the advertising cards. Hubba hubba. Hubba hubba. These are vintage Mutascope pinup girl cards. How? I got a bunch of them. They're for sale. Here's some guys working on a train yard. One of them's got a gun. Bob Kid Hoskins, Bob Sullivan, Bob Franklin. There were a lot of Bobs back then, apparently. There's a booklet for Alderney Buttercolor. I think I listed that on my marathon. Here's a little catalog for Danish modern furniture from the 1960s. I think that's listed for like $150. Very old greeting cards, very highly embossed. Where are you, card? It's not a postcard. Here's a another little pinup item, matchbook cover. The pinup cover, but the name of the gas station is the Penis Gas Station. Just kidding, or the Penis Restaurant. I know that's not what it says. Save me your negative comments. I do have the sense of humor sometimes as a 12-year-old. Maybe I put these in. Maybe I put them in the postcards. That would seem weird, though. This is not a postcard. It's an advertising card. What's this? That's not it. I know it's in here. I've looked at it. I've held it in my hands. Come on. Oh, it's going to be back here. Always at the end of the box. Oh, man. I already know it. Here's a White Star Lines first class ticket. Here's another little pinup girly thing. Winter is coming. The night is long and full of terrors. All right, now I'm pissed. Why aren't you where you should be? There's another pretty girl. And another one. I can see her side boob. All right. I probably passed right by it is the problem. Here's another one. It's a gift. Look, it's a train. All right, come on. Now I'm pissed. All right, better color. Yep, we saw you. You're not what we want. This thing's going to be in postcards, I know it. Does anyone want to know about poultry dollars and how to get them? You can get up to $5 per chicken. Oh, these are going to be in postcards. I know it. I just know it. This one's kind of cool. Here's a Rosicrucian membership card. Here's the business card of Captain Anders S. Heorth of the Everglades Steamship Corporation. All right, it's going to be in postcards. I'm angry already. This is cool. This is a cocktail menu from World War II United States Air Force Officers Club in Casablanca. The real menu from the real club, not the fake menu from the fake club in the movie. All right. Colorado, where are you? Come to Butthead. Guarantee I did something stupid. Again, system fails because I did something wrong, not because the system is failing. Somebody asked, why do I keep them in the hard sleeves? It's because it takes up a lot of space. It is so much easier to go through a stack of cards when they're in the hard sleeves and the soft sleeves. And I don't have to worry about damage and all that other stuff. Where is this thing? Okay, so it's not in postcards. Alright, we're going to give, oh, that goes there. We're going to go one more time through this. And then we're going to use the good old leave it and come back to it method. Tried and true. Can't find a thing? Stop what you're doing. Oh my God, there it is. In the first box I looked in. It's not the system, it's the person. All right, see you in a minute. Oh, nice. Micrometers I've done great with. Okay, I'm heading back up. See you in a minute. Sorry, it took a moment. I saw one more order come in while I was shutting down StreamYard, so I grabbed it. You know, I said, "What about Breakfast at Tiffany's?" And she's like, "I remember the film, and as I recall, we both kind of liked it." And I was like, "Well, that's one thing we got." All right. And then this thing right here. These are some HO Train Woodland Scenic People. Another death pile item. We'll throw her in a box. Yeah, micrometers are fun. I put the wrong bin numbers on. I don't put the wrong bin numbers on things because I don't use bins. The stuff that is similar to each other goes together, and that way I don't need to remember bins or be constantly referencing things. It's just imagine a department store. Where I'm packing it all over now. Oh, you're talking to Carl. Don't be late. Yeah, that would make sense. Slow. Drink that coffee. Uh-oh. Don't worry, y'all. I come prepared. We'll throw a tiny bit of tissue, a little bit of tissue paper in there. Yeah, I mean, totally. Whatever works for people is fine. I used to do the numbered bin system, and anytime something sold or somebody had a question or whatever, it'd take me 2 minutes to go like reference the bin. I'd have to go to a spreadsheet and look at that, and then I'd have to remember the bin, and then I'd have to remember the item, and then I'd write it down on a piece of paper and then go try to find it in whatever, and then by the time I found the bin, I'd forget the item, or the ADHD brain would transpose numbers, or I'd get something wrong, and I'm like, there's too many steps involved here for me to be successful with this method. I need to figure out a method that was no steps, right? So that's my no step method to inventory management. So these tiny little people sold for $18.95 or $17.95. Free ship, which is just fine. They've been sitting in my death pile for whatever. It's like free money. Yeah, Carl, a lot of what I do is like a video game cheat, right? Like it's a compensation for some other known weakness in myself, right? Like I have no doubt that for a lot of people, bin system works great. The numbered bin system works great, or having like a file with all of that. That is never going to work for me. Because one, it involves really sticking to a very specific detail on something. If I don't do that, the whole system fails, right? Yeah, I totally work with it. So, in general, the whole system that I have set up for inventory is, even if something is not in its right place, it's going to be close, right? So, like the pepper grinder, right? It was in its right place. I just didn't thoroughly look for it well enough. And then, but I knew that if it wasn't in that one place, the next place I would think of putting it in is place B, and then place C. All right, so this person paid a lot of money for me to send this overseas. All right, we've got 12 ounces. Where's it going? France. All right, how much is it going to cost to go to France? $20. Going to France for $20. Sweet. All right. Still got some pepper in there. Do you think I should send the pepper to France? I'm thinking I should probably empty it. Because then it's an agricultural product. So, pepper grinders, you guys, let me tell you, don't sleep on pepper grinders. Good, nice ones always sell. It's one of those utility items that just will sell all the time. Maybe not immediately, but they're not huge. They're one of those things that you can find at thrift shops for cheap, and they can sell for really good money. Same thing with hand crank coffee grinders. If you can find the Italian ones, especially, those show up at thrift stores like $3, $4, $5, and they'll go for 60, 70. All right, fronts. I hope you like your pepper grinder. I hope you're still under a pound. I'm going for a little bit here. Should I write merci on the thank you card? We'll do it. Yeah, I can't rely on memory. I can't rely on a spreadsheet. I can't rely on my ability to adhere to a spreadsheet. That's what I especially can't. Like, can't remember to turn off the frickin' bathroom light when I'm leaving the bathroom. I can't remember to close my kitchen cabinets. Like, I need to make as few points of fail as I possibly can. Get in there. All right, what do we got next? Let's just let's do this here. Thorn in my side. I'm going to throw this up on the screen. Here's the mystery item that we were looking for all that time. Here's the thing that I couldn't find that was exactly where it was supposed to be. This is kind of an interesting little piece. So it's not a postcard, but it is postcard sized. And it's a like souvenir from Colorado cliff dwellings. The thing that I just thought was kind of neat about it is the back of it. As a souvenir, get the names and addresses of the acquaintance you meet on this trip. Like, that was something that people did, except for this person who did not do that. But yeah, cliff dwellings and Indians, Cave of the Winds, Cog Road to Pikes Peak, Pikes Peak, Cripple Creek Shortline Trip, Crystal Park Auto Trip, Mount Manitou Park Incline. Check them off as you take them. Clearly, this person picked up the flyer and did none of these things. So that sold. I took an offer, $27.50. I had it up for some amount, $37.95. So yeah. So $27.50 was what I took on it. So plus shipping. So that's pretty good. Yeah, so my whole life, even before, I mean, I wasn't diagnosed with ADHD until 4 years ago, I want to say. I don't even remember. 4 years ago. And it was, you know, I had been making those adjustments and compensations sort of unknowingly my whole life. And once I got the diagnosis and I really did some like research and reading about it, listening to a lot of podcasts and all that stuff, it was like a giant, like, it was totally the end of Usual Suspects when you see on the wall all the bits and pieces and how they fit together. And you just figured out that your ADHD was Kaiser Soze all along. And then you drop your mug on the floor. But it's too late. He's gone. Yeah, it was like when you have that lens to look at things through, and it's like, oh my God, everything makes sense now. I can't believe it. And when I told my mom, she's like, but you were such a good child. I'm like, Mom, you forget a lot of stuff. Later, Cameron. Take it easy, man. We'll see you next time. Thanks for coming through. If you can still hear me, bye. Yeah, it's it was like, oh, that's why I was such an asshole all those years. All right. We're getting down to it. Yeah, when I told my mom, she's like, you were such a well-behaved kid. And I'm like, Mom, you forget my entire childhood. Like, I was a little kleptomaniac when I was a kid because I did not have the impulse control to not just take something when I saw it. Like I did very well in school, except when it was something that required, like in algebra, where I had to show my work. Like I could get to the answer, but I would never show the steps to get there, which was, that's a classic ADHD thing. My teachers would always be like, yeah, Matt always will like raise his hand, reiterate what I just said. And once we get that out of him, he's gone for the rest of class. And I'm like, how did it take me until like 43 to get diagnosed? Like all these things are like ding, 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 ding. Hey, look, there's ADHD kid with the behavior problems, and nobody seems to notice that there's behavior problems. But we didn't have ADHD back then, right? We had some ADD. ADD was some of the things, but my brother got diagnosed with ADD. Which I don't really think was the case. I think he is closer to bipolar than he is ADHD, and that may be true. I don't know about any adult diagnoses he may have had. I was a fiddler always. I was easy to like pick up bad habits. I had issues with gambling in my early 20s. I've had issues with drinking before. So, and all of that has to do with like the lack of impulse control, right? Like, luckily as I've gotten older, and especially, since, I've been able to wrap my head around the problem, right? Or it's become a lot easier to deal with those things and have those things in control because I can identify them, and I have the vocabulary for it now, and I have, I'm able to say, oh, it's not that I don't have willpower. This is the, oh yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I did great in school. I've excelled in every single job that I've ever had. I've been, before I did reselling, I worked 20 years in sales, and many years as a waiter. I did fantastic as a waiter. I sold a DVD player. Oh, there's no way I'm going to make money on that. That's going to cost me money. Well, maybe not. We'll see. They got a deal on it. $21 shipped. At least it's out of my death pile, or out of my space. I mean, everyone's path is going to be different, Carl, right? Like, I'm not trying to say, like, for me, it's going to be the same as everybody else. I still love to gamble. Don't get me wrong. I love me some slot machines. But I'm able, at this point, much more than I ever was, to be able to, like, stick to a budget. Yeah, let me see where this DVD player is going. It probably won't cost me that much. It's going to North Carolina, of course. Let's see here. 5 pounds. Oh, the size on this thing is huge. Yeah, I might make like $4, $5 on it. It's fine. It's been down there for almost 3 years. That's one of those things where I picked it up early in my reseller career, and I would never. I've had like. I would never buy that again. Total bad buy. I don't even know where I got it. Wherever it did come from, I shouldn't have bought it. Next up is this Westhoff honing rod. We sold a case one yesterday. This one I picked up at Goodwill for 69 cents. It's sold on sale for $16.96 free shipping. It's a pretty darn good return. Ooh. Oh yeah, I super hate large stuff. You know what I'm probably going to do is like shove that thing in a large flat rate and just bubble wrap it and then just be done with it. If it fits. If it fits in a large flat rate, that's what's going to happen to it. 'Yeah, and I honestly like I don't deal in large stuff anymore. I if it's I know I'm gonna make money on it, then sure, but it's gonna take a while to sell. Like I don't know what I was thinking. DVD player, really? Come on. I think I still have one more DVD player left. Ounces. All right. So close to done. Where are we at for today? Overview. Yeah, it's not even 9 in the morning, and my sales are almost what they were yesterday. So we may have another shipping live later tonight. Send offers. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and send out a few. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Sale ends soon! Exclamation point. Act now! Capital letters. For an extra capital letters. 5% off. Capital letters. Sale price. Lowercase. Exclamation point. Send. And then these guys will just get a basic 5% sale just to get the cleared out. All right, let's get these here Tuppy bowls. Tupperware bowl set. There's 3 in there. Can't see them all because some of them, there's some bowls in the bowls. They're all yellow. That color yellow. Not this color. This color. Where's it going? Knoxville, Tennessee. I think I said in the thing I'm sending these FedEx. Yeah, so I got to go to FedEx anyways today. So maybe we will do that. I'm gonna need a different box if I'm doing that. You know what? Here's what we do. This will work, right? This will totally work. You're gonna fit in there, right? You're gonna fit. You're gonna fit. We're gonna do a sort of little bit of a Franken box. Not really a Franken box. We're just gonna. We're just combining 2 boxes. That's not a Franken box, really. This is the Jackass Retro patented combined box method that I invented and patented because nobody else ever does this, and I'm the only one. I'm the only one who's ever done this. Come on, now it's done. Nobody else out there even knows how to combine boxes to make a bigger box. That's like, you ask most resellers with YouTube channels, hey man, why don't you just combine that box? They're like, what? You can't do that. But I'll tell you the truth here on Jackass Retro. You'll get the facts here, and the patented. Only I can do it. Combining box method that I invented and nobody else on YouTube will ever do. So what you do is you get not 1 box. You get 2 boxes, but sometimes you can do them when they're the same size, like we're going to do here today. Sometimes you can get 2 boxes that are totally different. It really just depends on what you're packing in the scenario. So I know I'm about to blow your minds here, guys. Blow them. You ready for your minds to be blown? We're going to show you this patented Jackass Retro, never seen before, super top secret. Don't tell anyone that I showed you this, because this could get me kicked off YouTube. All right, so what you do is you get your thing, you put it in the box. Step 1. Put your thing in the box. Step 2. Put your box on the box, right? Check that out. Don't tell anyone. All right. Oh, we went too far. All right. So then we've got our combined box shipping method here. We're going to go ahead and let it be double walled. That's good. You don't want it cracking. And then you just tape it together like so. Oh, what do we do? Don't stick to the table. You get down there. All right. There. Just hide this with tape. And then do ones like that. And then we're good. 3.05 pounds. God damn it. All right, we're gonna have to lose 0.06 ounces off this thing. Oh, that makes me so mad. All right, now we're gonna show you the super secret patented. Nobody else has ever done it on YouTube. Don't tell anyone. Trademarked, patented. How to remove weight from your shipment method. Once again, don't tell anyone, because I could get in big trouble for showing you this. Big trouble, guys. Did we do it? Oh, we're close. We're going to go... Let's say that probably amount is good. Don't tell anyone. Super secret. I invented it. Don't want my trade secrets out there. We did it. All right, now we hide our mistakes with tape. This is the super secret, never before seen on YouTube. Don't tell anyone. Patented Jackass Retro hide your mistakes with tape method. Never before seen on YouTube. Don't tell anyone. I could get in big trouble for showing you this. All right, you're still under 3 pounds, right? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That's 13 by 15 by 7. How much am I going to save? FedEx home delivery is $15. Priority mail is $15. We're just going to go ahead and send that bad boy priority mail. So I don't have to go anywhere. That's the goal. Yeah, I know. I should have done that ahead of time. We made it. All right. Well, I guess I should go grab that stupid DVD player. Let me put this stuff out first because I want to make sure this gets picked up. And we're getting towards the time when my post office person could really be here whenever. All right, take a picture for Insta. Get that in there. Be right back. Killing it on eBay, bro. All right, let's we'll get that other one out and then we'll go grab the thing. You know, fish and pick, sometimes I leave the flaps on because it's like an extra layer of cardboard protection. Okay, I'm gonna put that outside and then we're gonna grab the DVP. I'll be right back. Here it is. The stupid DVD player. All right. Tell me I have a square circle power cord in this rat's nest. I know I do. I know I have one. It better be here. I have hundreds of them. I think there's one. I know there's at least a few in the garage. Circle, square, where are you? Nope, that's USB. 1 second. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my stuff way before tape. Yeah. Meh. Even if I weigh before tape, tape adds weight. All right. Here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this wrapped up. I'm going to put it in the box, which I'm going Carl mode on this one. I don't care. I'm just glad it's gone. I'm going to make $4 on this DVD player, and they're probably going to open a return. And I'm going to be like, here's your money, don't return it. So I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to put it in the box, and then I'm going to go on my hunt for the stupid power cord. That's not it. Which I know is here, and I don't know where. I have literally a bin of these things. I feel like I just touched one yesterday, which is the worst. When you're like, I know I just saw this thing that I've been looking for, and I have no idea where I saw this thing. All right, so we're going to do that. Going to do it again. Just going to use a ton of bubble wrap here. Okay. Where did I touch that cord? That's the question. It's one of those things I keep a bunch around. I never toss them because I know I'm going to need them. But are they ever where I need them? No. Do I ever remember where I put them? No. I probably Frankenbox this and save $1 or $2. Probably. Do I care? No. Am I over it? Yes. Am I glad it's gone? Also yes. Will they survive the shipment? I certainly hope so. Actually, don't care. Show up broken, then I can just claim you. We'll throw some padding down in there. Maybe a little more. You good? We're good. All right, now that's it. Now I'm going to go find that stupid cord that's not where it should be. It's not in this general area. It's not in here. Is it in here? Ooh, wait, maybe. Maybe here? Nope. Here's it. Cord. In here, maybe? Nope, that's a USB. One sec. Nope. 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 What's this? Nope. What's this? What's this plug into? Nope, that's my DVD player. Nope. 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 All right, 1 second. I'll be right back. I got one more idea. Hi, Buster. Bum, 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 bum. It was in the video game bin. Found circle square. I knew I had a bunch of them. I'm just going to shove this thing full of paper. Yeah. This is it. This is the last one. Unless something else came in while I was searching for that cord. Oh my god, it's a madhouse sometimes. I would have laughed so hard if that broke. That's what I hit when I raised the tape. There's my ceiling. All right. Wait, don't care. Carrier packaging. Large flat rate box. 1873. I am making $0 after fees. That was fun. You know what? I got free entertainment out of it. Carl, who said we're done? Who said I'm turning off? You know what they say about assuming, Carl, is that you shouldn't do it. Respond to offer. Some mahjong tiles. $15? Yeah, I'm going to take that. No, wait. No, don't counter. Hi. I'm almost done. Accept that offer. No, this room is a drop ceiling. The ceilings in the rest of the house are pretty high. This is like that fake cardboardy stuff. What? All right. Large flat rate box. I can't even remember the last time I used a large flat rate. Hey, what? Want to come say? He's like, all right, you're done. That's his. He's decided. All right, Buster, you want to say goodbye to everybody? You want to say bye? No, we don't care. Screw you guys. Yep, he doesn't want food. He wants attention. All right, okay. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much. 2 hours and 23 minutes. Oh, Lordy. That took a while. If it ends up being as good as a sales day as it looks like, we might be back on later on. But we'll see. Who knows? We'll just take it as it comes. I do have a lot of other stuff I'm doing today, so really just depends. But that's it for now. Thank you so much. Talk to you later. Goodbye. Look at Buster's butt. Show me your butt.